Donald Trump has shocked China like never before. Suddenly, Trump declared late at night that the tariffs on almost all countries of the world, whether it was 25% or 26%, have now been reduced to 10%. But since China tried to retaliate against U.S. tariffs and targeted America, Trump has increased the tariffs on China to a staggering 125%. Basically, Trump has thrown China out of the American market. You can imagine, with 125% tariffs, China won't be able to sell anything in the U.S. The U.S. has reduced tariffs for over 70 countries, creating new trade dynamics. On the other hand, China has been hit very hard. After this announcement, U.S. stock markets exploded. The NASDAQ jumped over 12% in a single day, a record spike not seen since 2008. But who knows what might happen next? Trump might say something else. The way he makes announcements is controversial. Many U.S. politicians have accused him of insider trading, of manipulating the market. They allege that he crashes the market, tips off his people to buy low, and then makes announcements to boost the market within hours. For instance, Trump tweeted at 9:30 a.m. U.S. time saying, "Great time to buy!" And exactly 3 hours later, he announced that he's reducing tariffs for most countries but increasing them for China. This news caused the markets to surge. Many suspect this is deliberate manipulation. How did Trump know that stocks would rise? He's the president, not a stockbroker. That's why many U.S. senators and lawmakers are demanding an official investigation. There are reports of someone investing $1 million in options and suddenly making around $5 million because they knew what was coming. Even Senator Chris Murphy tweeted that an insider trading scandal is brewing. Trump's tweet and market movements were too well timed. So yes, there's a massive controversy surrounding this. But can anyone do anything about Trump? Hard to say. He does things openly, unapologetically. One man even cracked a joke on Twitter. You remember Trump used to call Biden Sleepy Joe? He said people called Biden that because you could sleep peacefully at night during his time. There was no fear of sudden tweets or market crashes. But with Trump, every night feels like a suspense movie. Will the market crash, jump 15%, or what? So yes, the next 4 years under Trump will be entertaining and nerve-wracking, especially if you're an investor. This new tariff structure, however, is only for 90 days. After that, Trump will reevaluate everything. Countries that cooperate may continue to enjoy low tariffs. Those who don't could face higher ones again. Meanwhile, Apple is also shifting most of its remaining manufacturing out of China. Other companies will likely follow suit as countries like Vietnam are also considered risky now. But China will now try to dump its products in other markets, Japan, Russia, Australia, and beyond, since they can't sell to the U.S. anymore. That could lead to anti-dumping duties and even WTO disputes. China is already filing complaints. But Trump had warned. Those who retaliate will be punished, those who don't will be rewarded. Xi Jinping is likely very frustrated. It wouldn't be surprising if, out of desperation, China takes big action on Taiwan later this year or next year. The next 3 months will be very interesting. Stay tuned for updates.
On social media that people should buy. It's a good time to buy. And then 3 hours later, guess what? He announces that there's going to be a 90-day suspension of many of the tariffs. Predictably, the market, which had been crashing, shoots up. And anyone who made investments early today